As Siren Head lay in the darkness of the forest, he found himself unable to sleep. The haunting melodies of Freddy Fazbear and his animatronic gang echoed through the trees, their cheerful tunes grating on his sensitive ears. Siren Head had never encountered anything quite like it before, and it filled him with a sense of unease. Determined to put an end to the music that plagued his dreams, Siren Head set off towards the source of the sound, the abandoned pizzeria on the outskirts of town. As he approached the building, he could see the flickering lights and hear the faint strains of music drifting through the air. Inside, Freddy Fazbear and his gang were performing for an empty room, their lifeless eyes staring out into the darkness. Siren Head felt a surge of anger as he confronted the animatronics, demanding that they cease their music at once. But to his surprise, Freddy Fazbear and the others did not back down. Instead, they began to play even louder, their mechanical voices rising in a cacophony of sound. Siren Head felt a sense of dread wash over him as he realized that he was outnumbered and outmatched. As the music reached a deafening crescendo, Siren Head felt himself being overwhelmed by the sheer force of it. He stumbled backwards, his senses reeling as the animatronics closed in on him. In a last desperate attempt to escape, Siren Head let out a deafening roar that shook the very foundations of the pizzeria. And then, in a sudden twist of fate, the music stopped. The animatronics froze in place, their eyes dimming as they powered down. Siren Head stood in the silence, panting heavily as he realized that he had finally silenced the source of his torment. But as he turned to leave, a new sound filled the air, the soft, eerie laughter of a child. Siren Head froze, his heart pounding in his chest as he realized that he was not alone in the pizzeria. And as he turned to face the source of the laughter, he saw a ghostly figure standing before him, a child who had been trapped within the animatronics, seeking revenge on those who had wronged them. And as the child's laughter echoed through the empty pizzeria, Siren Head knew that his battle was far from over. The horror of Freddy Fazbear and his gang would haunt him for eternity, a reminder of the darkness that lurked within the shadows. The child's bargain. The ghostly child stood before Siren Head, its form translucent and fragile. Its eyes held centuries of sorrow, and its voice, when it spoke, was a whisper carried by the wind. "You've silenced them," the child said, gesturing toward the dormant animatronics. "But at what cost?" Siren Head frowned. "What do you mean?" "The music," the child replied. "It was our only solace, the remnants of our lost innocence. Freddy Fazbear and his gang were once like family to me. But they betrayed us, trapped our souls within their metal shells." Siren Head's anger waned, replaced by curiosity. "Why haunt this place? Seek revenge." The child's laughter turned bitter. "Revenge is a fleeting pleasure. No, I seek a bargain. Release us from our mechanical prison, and I'll grant you a gift, a secret melody that can sway even the darkest hearts." Siren Head hesitated. The forest seemed to hold its breath. "What kind of melody?" "The Song of Shadows," the child whispered. "It can bend reality, alter fate. But it comes with a price." "What price?" Siren Head demanded. "Your solitude," the child said. "You'll no longer be alone in the darkness. You'll hear our voices, the echoes of lost souls." Siren Head weighed the offer. The haunting melodies had tormented him, but solitude was his refuge. Yet the child's eyes held a plea, an ache for release. "Agreed," Siren Head said. "Release your souls, and I'll bear the burden of your music." The child smiled, and the pizzeria walls trembled. The animatronics stirred, their eyes flickering to life. As they stepped forward, Siren Head felt a surge of power, the Song of Shadows coursing through him. And so, Siren Head became the guardian of both darkness and melody. The forest whispered secrets, and the child's laughter danced on the wind. But sometimes, in the quiet moments, he wondered if he'd made the right choice. For now, though, he stood sentinel, the haunted pizzeria his domain. And as the moon dipped behind the trees, the animatronics began to play once more, their music a haunting requiem for lost innocence.